Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Joel here with as many reviews as possible, and today we're doing the review of the NoBull Trainers. Alright guys, so sorry it's taking me so long to get my hands on the updated model of the trainer, but they're finally here. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting this review, so here they are. Let's get started. The only thing that really stays the same from the old trainer to the new trainer is the super fabric upper. NoBull's signature look. So what super fabric is it's all of these little guard plates, kind of look like braille, attached to a mesh upper, which creates this nice, flexible, durable, abrasion resistant upper that you can really put through anything and it'll still be good. Some things that have changed in the new model are the eyelets are a lot nicer. That's one thing that they don't really go over, but I just noticed. The updated outsole tread pattern, which now also extends into the medial part of the shoe. The midsole is also updated. It doesn't compress as much as the original midsole did. The sock liner insole is also updated with an anatomical shape compared to the more thick, just kind of plain one from the last version. Overall, the fit in the shoe is the same compared to the original trainer. I had a size 9.5 for the original trainer and I found that it was kind of tight, and so I sized up to a 10 and it fits perfectly now. When sizing your NoBull trainers, make sure you go up half a size from your normal trainers because they do run on the small side. Performance wise, the NoBull trainer is one of the best performing functional fitness shoes because really there's no bull. There's nothing fancy on this shoe. It's just a basic, flat, hard-soled, minimalist training shoe. The drop is 4 millimeters. The midsole stack is very, very low. The outsole grips anything you throw at it. They're super responsive because there's really no cushioning in this shoe. I actually did like the insole in the previous model because I thought it gave a little bit of cushioning while still being stable and responsive, but it's not the end of the world. This is still a very good, comfortable shoe to me as well. The platform is wide and stable just like any other good functional fitness shoe. If I were to describe the performance of the NoBull trainers in an ice cream flavor, they would be vanilla. These are the most basic shoes, but that doesn't mean they're bad. Everything in this shoe is purpose driven. It's just a plain shoe that just works really well. There is no frills. The platform is flat, wide, and for the most part has no cushion, so it's very responsive. Power delivery is excellent and it's also very stable. They are a very lightweight shoe. They're 10.44 ounces per a men's 10. Flexibility is excellent. While running in the NoBull trainers is kind of choppy still, it's not that bad because the shoe's flexible and they're lightweight, so you can do pretty much any runs that you're doing in CrossFit in the NoBull trainers just fine. If I was going into a workout and I didn't know what was going on that day, I would just pick the NoBull trainers just because I know that no matter what was thrown at me, the NoBull trainers would perform. They're a very good performing shoe for just about anything you throw at it. They're a wide platform, stable platform for weightlifting. They're lightweight, flexible, responsive for burpees, box jumps, double unders, running, whatever you want to do there. They're good for rope climbs. The outsole grips the rope really well, and the super fabric upper is super durable. They're just an all-around very good performing shoe, but there's nothing to them. They're really just basic. Compared to the Nike Metcon 3s, the NoBull trainers are just a more flat, more minimalist shoe. If you didn't like the height of the Nike Metcon 3s or the fact that they were a little bit more narrow, then I would recommend you went with the NoBull trainers. I'm not going to go over the Nano 6s because they're just not in production anymore. Even though I think they're the best shoe for training, I have to go with the comparison to the Nano 7. In comparison to the Nano 7, the NoBull trainers are a much more lightweight, flexible, yet still very stable pair of shoes for training, and I would definitely recommend the NoBull trainers over the Nano 7s. I think the changes on the new trainer are worth the upgrade from the old trainer if you still have it, but I still think the Old Trainer is still a very good shoe in its own right. So while NoBull never really has any sales or anything, I still think the $130 that you're going to pay for the NoBull Trainers is a fair price to pay, because they're just a shoe that you can do pretty much anything in and not have to worry about anything. The NoBull Trainers are one of my top picks for a functional fitness shoe at the moment, and you really just can't go wrong with these shoes. If you have any questions about the NoBull Trainers, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and as always guys, thanks for watching.